Hey guys, welcome back to another team video where I show you a team that works well with each other. So instead of doing simple movesets for one Pokemon, I'm gonna do movesets for a whole entire team that sort of works with each other. So this is my Hail team. And yeah, I'm kind of sick, so you probably can't tell because I don't really speak weirdly, but here are the Pokemon, being Abomasnow Mega, Piloswine, Avalugg, Celio, Mamoswine, and Articuno. Abomasnow Mega is probably most useful because he has Snow Warning, which on switching the weather becomes hail. What this it sucks because he's the only Pokemon that has Snow Warning. Aurorus has it as well, but it's impossible to get, so it doesn't let you. Alright, sorry about that, but I just got interrupted. But yeah, Snow Warning, it allows you to get hail, and that's the most important thing. I named this team All Hail Me, which is a pun. So yeah, Articuno, I was gonna give Snow Cloak, but he can't get it. Legendaries can't get hidden abilities. I don't know how they know it, but yeah. And Mamoswine is Snow Cloak, SC, because and that increases evasion. He gets Ice Body, so he heals every turn if hail is up. He also gets Ice Body. And this is the same thing as Mamoswine, but with a different moveset and Eviolite. So, I'm pretty sure he's a bit more bulky. Yeah, he is. His defense goes up. And Mamoswine's mainly his attack that goes up, and speed. But yeah, Piloswine, I give some defense and a special defense stats, and his Eviolite will give him way more. And that's pretty good. And he's pretty bulky. I give him some health and attack, but yeah, it's sort of weird EVs, but this is what I give him. Abomasnow Mega. He's got the Ice Beam, Giga Drain, and Shadow Ball. It's sort of weird to run Shadow Ball, but it's because I need more type coverage on my Pokemon. And Ice Shard, because for priority, and I have the last 4 EVs in attack, and his attack is already pretty high without even without everything. So yeah, Ice Shard can still do a lot. Piloswine with a Snow Cloak and Eviolite, Earthquake, Avalanche, Ice Shard, and Superpower. Ice Shard for priority, Superpower and Superpower for type coverage, Avalanche for stab and type coverage, and Earthquake also for stab. Avalugg has Ice Body. He's a huge physical wall, and Avalanche, Gyro Ball, Miracle, and Recover. The only thing that's different is he doesn't have Sturdy. So you can probably replace Miracle with Rapid Spin, but I run Articuno that has Defog, so I don't really need it. Next, I have Celio, who has Eviolite, who actually is surprisingly bulky with it. He gets quite some defense stats, and I give him Hail because in case Abomasnow dies, I can use Hail. Hidden Power Fire for the type coverage, Surf for stab, and Ice Beam for stab. These two are going to be strong. And Surf, he's the only guy who can learn a water move, and because he's Ice Water, he can also tank up the fire hits. Mamoswine, I give him Stealth Rock, Freeze Dry, Icicle Crash, and Earthquake. Freeze Dry is a special move, and it's sort of unique because it's super effective against water, so it's 4 times effective against Gyarados, which is very good. So I give some points into his special attack, and this will easily take out foes. But Icicle Crash will be stronger, but Freeze Dry, just for those like water types, you can take them out with whatever you want. Cause I don't other than Abomasnow, no one can really deal with water types, and fire types he can deal with, and fighting types Articuno can deal with. That's why I have him. I give him Extra Sensory, Ice Beam, Roost, and Defog. Extra Sensory for that stab. I'm not sure if he can learn Air Slash. I don't think he can. Let me see, but he can learn Air Cutter, but on fighting, Extra Sensories I would just say is better. Ice Beam for stab because like everything has an ice move. Roost just to heal up. I give him a Focus Sash just in case someone has a rock type that wants to destroy you. But Mamoswine and Piloswine can take those rock types, and steel types, I don't really have a check to those. Oh, actually Celio resists water, resists steel. So Celio is good for fire and water, or fire and steel. Mamoswine can tank up those rock attacks. Articuno can tank up those fighting attacks. So even though they're all ice types, you can sort of cover the weaknesses. And I give him Defog to take out those hazards like Stealth Rocks, which is going to deal lots of damage to him. So yeah. I give him a lots of special defense, and yeah, boom. This is pretty much it. Mammoth Swine, and I think I showed everything off. It was sort of a quick explanation, but that's what I have to do for these, or else it would last forever. So yeah, I might want to split these episodes up into series for every single Pokemon, and like I'm gonna make a team, and I'm gonna get 6 episodes for each team for each Pokemon. But for now, I'm just going to be saying them all in one video, sort of briefly. So yeah, here's a good battle that I had with this team, and it's actually not that bad. It's pretty good. So here it is. Alright guys, here's the battle. Alright guys, so here's the battle. Yeah. Let's just get started with it. It's gonna show from his perspective. It just does. So he's gonna start off with Conkeldurr. I'm gonna start off with Mamoswine. I go for the Stealth Rocks just to take out that Volcarona, which does end up coming in handy. I think. He goes for a Drain Punch and just goes for a Mach Punch and takes me out. So, yeah. There's that. I switch out into Articuno to tank the fighting hits and go for extra sensories, because that's what he does. He goes for Payback. I don't know why he runs that, but he probably saw it didn't do anything. So, yeah, he goes for a Drain Punch now, while I get 2 extra sensories off and don't actually end up killing him. But I am able to take him out with 1 more. However, he switches out into Greninja, and I go for an extra sensory, and he just blocks it. Now he goes for a Hydro Pump, hits it, and takes out Articuno. So, yeah, that's a problem. Yeah, now I switch out into Bomb Snow to get the Hail, and I have Mega Evolve. He goes for the Dark Pulse, deals a lot, but still it's not enough, because I go for the Giga Drain, and I'm able to heal back up, and he just dies from the Hail. It didn't really matter, because I could have just Ice Sharded him anyway, but now he sends out Volcarona, and I switch out into Celio to tank the fire attack. And he does go for the Fiery Dance. It would have been a smart play to go for the Quiver Dance, but now Celio's here, but he's got the special attack boost. He goes for a Bug Buzz. Actually, I tank it really well, and that's Eviolite. Celio takes a stab +1 Bug Buzz from a Volcarona, which is pretty good. Now, I was thinking he was going to go for a Mach Punch, but like, I thought he would overpredict and maybe do something else, but it turns out he's faster than me anyway, so it didn't matter what I predicted. He would have just killed me. Now I go into Avalugg. He goes for the Drain Punch, heals up, and this is unfortunate. I go for the Avalanche and don't take it out, which sucks. Absolutely sucks. So he goes for another Drain Punch. I have the Citrus Berry, so I'm able to heal back up and go for another Avalanche and take it out pretty easily. Now, this part takes a while, where it's just Avalugg versus Gyarados. He switches out Gyarados, lowers my attack, sends out Mega Gyarados, and goes for a Dragon Dance. I go for the Recover just to heal up, and he goes for a Bounce. I know people run Bounce on that, guys, but he go for the Gyro Ball, misses, and this time I go for the Avalanche, though. It deals some damage, and now I keep going for Gyro Balls, because Avalanche does more damage if they hit you first, and because I was predicting that he was going to keep going for Dragon Dances, I would keep going for Gyro Balls. Now here I believe I recover, just to heal up, which I didn't actually need, which kind of sucked. But now he goes for a Waterfall. See, I could have tanked that if I was at 70 health, and I go for the Gyro Ball, and I probably could have brought it lower, but it doesn't really matter. Actually, it does kind of matter, but yeah, I switch out into Bomb Snow to get the heal up. Predicting the bounce, I switch out into Pillow-Swine, but instead he just goes for Waterfall. Maybe it was a misclick, because I don't think he was going to Waterfall on Abomasnow. And now I switch out into Abomasnow, and here's something really weird. I outspeed it somehow. I didn't even use Ice Shard, but I outspeeded 3 times speed Gyarados, and I'm pretty, oh, sorry about that, but I'm pretty sure I can't even outspeed a normal Gyarados, so I don't know what happened here. Maybe he had no speed investment, but still, I don't know if that's really possible. But he switches on to Espeon. As you can see, I went for some Shadow Balls. He goes for a Light Screen, and he's able to tank up the next Shadow Ball. I was hoping for the special defense lowering, but I don't get it. I go for another one, but this time he Baton passes. And, yeah, yeah, he goes for the baton pass into the Pimpinite, which was a smart play because his special defense was up. But I go for the Ice Beam. Actually, even with the light screen and the special attack boost, he still doesn't. I still take him out, which is pretty amazing. Which means Ice Beam from an Abomasnow can deal tons and tons to a Dragonite or something like that. But there, I win the battle, and yeah, that was a pretty close one. He could have killed me with the Fire Punch instead of going for the Dragon Dance, but for whatever reason, he probably got cocky, or he forgot that I only had one Pokemon left. And I'm looking here, and on my second screen, and Mega Abomasnow has 30 speed. He actually gets slower from his normal form. And while Mega Gyarados has 81 speed, which is the same as his normal form, which is times 3. Look at this. Times 3. 243 speed. That can outspeed, like, I believe, that's like the same speed as a Choice Scarfed Greninja, which is pretty outstanding. He can outspeed Choice things, and 30 speed. I don't know how Abomasnow outsped it, unless he used a move like Counter, or I don't know. Can he learn Dragon Tail or something that like makes him go second? I don't know, but he probably used Dragon Tail because I'm not sure if he can learn Avalanche, but maybe he used Dragon Tail, but I don't know why. He probably was predicting the Bill sign. I don't know, but that was a pretty good battle, and that's what this Hail team can do. It actually does quite well against enemies, and yeah. It's a pretty good Pokemon combination. And yeah, I'll have 2 more weather teams, which is Sun and Rain. I made the Sand team already, and that'll be in the description below. And yeah, it's pretty much it, and I'll see you guys all next time.